This is how you're going to know if this reading is for you. Which one of these card decks do you think I'm going to pick? If you pick, that's Dante's Inferno, you are correct. See, this person, they feel that they had to hit rock bottom to really be able to see what they had with you. This is a good connection. This is something that can thrive. This person really has changed. Without even pulling out the cards, I see someone who must have gone through a pretty toxic relationship after you. And from that, there was a lot of reflection about your connection. Neither of you were perfect, and there was a sense of both of you having a form of a attachment to what you thought your relationship was going to be versus what it actually was. You both set up unrealistic expectations of the other person. You were young. You were younger, and you needed to separate for further growth. This person, though, specifically during that time frame, either had a deep talking relationship with somebody to the point of actually being official, and it was abusive. It was toxic. It feels like emotional and mental manipulation. You unconditionally always accepted them for who they were. Okay? There was never a point of you being somebody that wanted to change the way they looked, acted, etc. You just unconditionally accept people for who they are. You don't even spend your time thinking about what I would change about a person. It's not in your DNA. It looks like this person could have been very, when they were with you the first time, they were still very young-minded when it came. At that point in your dynamic, there was a lot you just freely gave to them. You see, you always in relationships or friendships, etc., from a long time of overgiving yourself in childhood and in teenage years, etc., you became an adult and you had this hard exterior about you. You do not just let people in. You do not keep that door open. But you let them in with open arms because of how exciting the dynamic was. And you actually felt there was a lot that they were kind of judging you by based off of conceitedness. This person had a vision of who they thought you were to be, and you weren't meeting it to a T. And they lost interest because it was a deep insecurity on their end. With this relationship after you, it was a constant state of only receiving approval from them, approving what they were wearing, how they were dressing, how they were acting, what they were thinking, what they were doing. They never expected themselves to be in such a type of toxic dynamic, but never say never. Things happen. This was a very karmic connection for them. There was a part of their souls that were destined to meet, to experience the release of each other. This person put them in a deep ego death, and there were plenty of nights they started crying, thinking about if you were with them, you wouldn't have done that. You wouldn't have done the things, said the things. But now, because of that, there is a whole other appreciation for you. Okay, for most of you here, this person broke up with you, or it was a mutual sense of we're just going to go our separate ways. You did not chase. As soon as those doors were closed, you did not run out of them. This person was a ego death for you in a different way as well. That sense of, fuck this, I am not overgiving. Like, it already took you a lot to allow people in. But there was even this other sense of, like, a guard going up for love within you. The thing is, this person, they're either going to be reaching out to you soon or they already have. And despite everything that's happened, you still welcome them in with open arms because the way they came in is authentic. This person is more attracted to you now than they've ever been. They want to learn. They want to know about what's going on in your day. They know how precious and special it is to receive your undying attention. They know how precious it is to be somebody in your inner circle. And I feel that they're going into this state of like, I'm fighting for that. I'm not just flying away from this person. I'm going to show them how much I care. and I know that our love is real and genuine. I can't find another person like you. That's what I keep hearing. You just get me. We're in sync. And they love that you're someone that will stand your ground. There are some things that they feel they did were unforgivable. So there is going to be, there's like at least one secret, something that they want to tell you happened. And it looks like you're going to be able to get through whatever this is, but it is going to hurt you. Okay, they could have either done some form of being unfaithful. There could have been a crossover time period. They could have said something about you. They could have told something about you to somebody that you asked to keep secret. But whatever this is, it does seem like it's not something that's a point of no return. It's kind of like, damn, you did that? That was fucked up. And they're going to acknowledge that. And you're going to make your decision from there. But I feel for most of you, this is something that can be protected still. If they take down those walls and keep them down. And the important thing is you must not overgive. Okay, if you guys start talking again and etc., and you start seeing each other, there's going to be this state of wanting to make time every single day for them and making them a number one priority right over again. And you can't do that. This person, you are the one that needs time to see that they're not going to revert back to their old ways. Because there's 3 things you figured out about them in your last relationship. The beginning, they're always going to be super passionate. They love intensity, and they get bored easily. That's something they have to prove to you. Number 1 is not going to happen again. The second thing, that this is more than just lust. That this isn't just about sexual attraction. That this is about the souls. Because that was something you guys rushed into very fast the first time too. It was also being intimate with each other. So taking a long time of them, if you get my drift, showing you they're deserving of it. Not just giving in. Making them wait. No matter how hard it is for you too. And lastly, but definitely not leastly, do not make these things fit. But for a lot of you, this person had some form of dependency, whether it came to alcohol, another substance, a sexual addiction, partying, etc. There was something that it was more important to stay distracted than to really talk about what is going on and have priorities and make sure that you're going to bed at times to where you can still do your responsibilities during the day. Again, life is not about just working. You do have to have fun, but it's balance. It's about seeing that their priorities align with yours. You are 2 individual people. Your dreams, your hopes, your aspirations, and the way you will go about them are very different. But it's the fact that having goals, setting them, and aligning, doing your best every day to get to them. When a person has goals, when a person has a routine, they will be able to give you structure. This connection, your spirits override this lifetime. You have had many lifetimes together, and you will still have many to go together. So set your intentions very clear with them. You are not about wasting time. You don't want to rush things fast, but you're only going to want this to be in your life if there's a potential of it growing. That your manifestations, your priorities, that's the number 1 importance for you. And it will take time and effort for you to make that person one of your priorities. And lastly, again, but definitely not leastly, the state of them earning your body. Or earning each other's bodies, but not letting sexual attraction be the thing that fixes fights or keeps your connection thriving. And not holding on to the past. If this is to continue forward, yes, they are to prove to you, to themselves, to the universe, etc. But we don't that doesn't mean we wake up every day being like tormenting ourselves thinking about what did happen. It's about showing who we are now. It's about you seeing who they are now. Find the balance, the happy balance in between acknowledging the past but promoting what's going on now. And do not hold on to the past. We are in the state of them proving their existence. But that does not mean we are tormented by the past. It has rolled away for a reason. And this person has rolled back into your life for a reason. Remember, reflect, but don't harp. Don't torture yourself or them bringing up the past. Have your conversations and then leave it. Continue forward. The smoke has to settle for you to see the next part of the journey together. That's what I got for y'all today. If you're interested in receiving a personal reading from yours truly, go to my website, and that is linked in all of my social media platforms. That is offprintmint.com. If you're interested in receiving more personalized content from yours truly, you should check out my YouTube memberships. I have 3 tier levels. Tier level 1 and up receive 2 extra videos every single week. Tier level 2 and up receive 5 additional videos every single week. And tier level 3 is where my tarot teachings is. If you're wanting to further dive into understanding how to read tarot cards and other divination tools, you want to be on the tier 3 membership. Simply go to my YouTube profile and you'll see the join button. Click on that and it will give you all the details of all of the 3 levels. That is what I got for y'all today, and I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.